Okay, so with your partner today, you're going to look up a list of human values. Okay, the Center for Nonviolent Communication.org, so cnvc.org, has one. It's really easy and accessible, so you could just like pull it up immediately. And you've got this list of all these human values like creativity, productivity, communication, collaboration, freedom, love, peace, contentment, all these different human values, things that we can value. And we're going to play a game with it. We're going to play a game with it. We are going to use this list for the entire course of a week, because whenever we have downtime or before bed or just when we have time together, we'll just pick two on the sheet and pit them against each other and kind of make one challenge the other and toss it to the other person. So it'll be like, just pick two on the list, any random two, or two that you think will be difficult, and say, do you need peace in order to feel love, or do you need love in order to feel peace? Do you need productivity in order to feel creative, or creative in order to feel productive? Or do you need communication in order to feel reliability, or reliability in order to feel communication? So you're just going to put them against each other like that. And it's almost like would you rather, because you're kind of challenging, this one or this one, this one or this one. And it can be tough, and you're maybe trying to pick tough ones on purpose. But it can be really fun, because we as humans kind of like that kind of game, that, this or this. Let me pit these two things against each other and like make them the hardest opposition that I can think of, that's going to make it really hard for you to answer. It's almost like a puzzle, and you're trying to answer. So we're going to say this or this and pick those values, and then the other person's going to answer, but specifically for them personally, okay? Because the whole point of this really is to take something like values, that can be sort of just like too overwhelming, too big, too zoomed out, too philosophical, and take them into something that's more manageable and more doable. So the last thing we want to do is like answer this question philosophically. I don't mean like, does the world need love before it can have peace, or peace before it can have love? I'm not asking it that way, or you're not asking it that way when you're playing this game. You're saying you personally, do you need love before you can feel peace, or do you need peace in order to feel love or loved or whatever? And we're answering for ourselves personally, and we're getting a lot of information, because not only is this just kind of a fun, puzzling, word game to play with each other, but it's like really letting you know, the more that you do, what your priorities of values are. And otherwise, it could be really hard to sit there and look at this list of human values that all look good, like peace and serenity and joy and productivity and creativity. I mean, these all sound good. We value them all. And be able to like prioritize them, like which ones are the most important to me. Sometimes that's like really hard to do, or sometimes when we do it, we just pick the ones that look the best, and like it's just not well thought out. But this is our way of making it into a game, and we're helping each other in this game, sort through the priorities of our own values. And we should offer each other feedback too. We should offer each other that help and that reflective help, that only a partner can offer, only someone that knows the other person intimately can offer. So if the person gets stuck on one, I don't know, man, I mean, creativity or productivity, you could really jump in and say, no, I really think that you need creativity to feel peace. Because, you don't chill out or feel satisfied until you get that creative time. Or no, I think you need peace before you can, get creative, because you don't get into the zone of creating unless peace has really happened. And you're kind of offering them feedback when they get stuck, which is so beautiful and helpful, and what we can do in partnership. That is what connections are for. This beautiful thing that we offer other human beings is like reflection. So you guys are going to do this, and hopefully sort of hammer away at this task that can be daunting of getting to know the priorities of your values. And even if you don't, and you don't feel like that's actually getting you anywhere in this, like, it's still a would you rather game that's fun to play and gives you guys something to toss back and forth in downtime that definitely gives you more information about each other and definitely connects you further to yourself and further to each other. And that is all we're doing here. So enjoy.